Welcome to Streamlined Backshop. We're on the web at www.sbsfordcc.com. Today I'll be introducing one of the coolest items I think I've ever gotten in the store. This is introducing the Roco smartRail rolling track display stand with integrated Z21 controller. The display stand, as you can see, is just like any traditional model railroad display case. It's got a base and a plexiglass cover that just like any other display case to protect the model. The wood base houses all of the mechanicals and electricals. The track is actually two springs that are motorized. So as the key to this is that it's a motorized display stand, right? And I'll demonstrate that in just a second. But these two springs basically roll underneath around inside the track and keep the locomotive positioned in the center of the display stand using two infrared sensors, one at each end, to maintain the position of the model. Now, since it's fully integrated with Roco Z21, it operates off of Wi-Fi, so when you get the system in, you basically just set up the Wi-Fi network like you would anything else inside the with a smart device. So I've set up my network and downloaded the Roco Z21 app off of the App Store or Google Play. I have already taken time to go to the settings tab. I've created a new locomotive. You can specify a ton of details about any particular model through the settings, and most importantly, this is one of the really cool things, you can specify the layout of the function tabs based on your preference, not based on the layout of a hard keypad. To demonstrate further, you can also set this up so that each function can be an on-off switch, a momentary push button, or a timed function. And what's really cool is there's now no limitation to function mapping. I can remap the functions on my mobile device instead of on my inside my decoder. It doesn't matter, and then I can associate an icon with it or whatever I want. Select my protocol, speed steps, how it displays. I can even put a custom image associated with the model. So I've set up my model. There's a few other miscellaneous settings inside here. And then I'll go to my control panel. Oh, sorry. Let me come in here, set my connections. Turn on my Wi-Fi real quick. Select my smartRail product. Turn on my engine. When I set an engine on the track, once I turn the power on, the manual controls available on the display itself are the power button, and you can see it very faintly. Here's F0 for the headlight, functions 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then over here is an identification. And so I'm going to select that. And what happens is the smartRail automatically goes out and reads the address of the locomotive. And then once it's acquired the model, or the decoder inside the model, that box goes from red to white, and it gives me the forward and reverse controls. Now I can manually, on the display stand, make that start moving. Or I can stop it. Now, I, for one, happen to think it's really cool that I can drive my display stand off of my smartphone, so I'm going to turn it on. Oh. Okay. That turns on my headlight. There's my bell. There's my horn like the Hiawatha had. And then I can do all sorts of other really cool things. And I do all that off of my throttle. It doesn't really like high speeds, as you can see. It tends to do better when it's at lower speeds, and it did pretty good at high speeds, but oh, and let me turn on the show. Now I've programmed a volume control button into my one of my functions on my model. I should also note that I've got a Fox Valley Models 442 Class A Hiawatha. I fitted it with an ESU LokSound V4.0 version 4.0 sound file. For this demonstration, I programmed the model with the new Streamlined 282, so the chuff's a little heavy for this model, but it's the first full throttle release of the ESU sound file line. So I wanted the full throttle features for this demonstration, and since it's a 4.0, I was able to add some custom sounds, and then also I set one of the function buttons as a volume controller. Now I'm going to put it into coast mode. So I'm coasting down a hill. Put it into heavy chuff mode. I'm climbing the grade. Turn on the oil burner. And apply the independent brake. Release the brake, and we're off and running again. And there we have it, friends. One of the coolest DCC products on the market today. The Roco smartRail rolling display stand. Come visit us on the web at www.sbs4dcc.com.